Pops World, what's going on, y'all? What's happening? It has been a very long time since I've came to talk to y'all. Today is officially episode 30. Just wanted to tap in, see what's going on with everybody. I hope all of you are doing well. Just to kind of just catch up with y'all, man. I know it's been a minute since I've dropped the episode. The last episode I dropped was in January, I believe. And ever since then, man, I've been tapped in with training for real. I started training heavy in December with my boy Chase. Shout out to my boy Tommy, my boy Matt. Tommy at Fort Delco, my boy Matt over at Primo. Shout out to him. Shout out to all y'all for helping me out, and the whole Fort Delco family. Shout out to everybody for continuously bringing positive energy day in and day out. It doesn't go unnoticed, you know what I'm saying? Especially like the atmosphere over at Fort Delco, man, is unmatched. You know what I'm saying? All the coaches who are there, it's a great atmosphere to be in. I appreciate Tommy for allowing me to, come over there and work day in and day out over at the gym at Fort Delco. If anybody, is looking to work out, man, those are the folks to be around. The energy, like I said, the energy is unmatched. Energy is crazy. So thanks to y'all. Yeah, man, I've been training something crazy. Shout out to my boy Chase for taking the time out to help me, get into the groove of training like a dog. You know what I'm saying? One thing I say about my boy Chase is ever since I started working out with him after, like when I was younger, his mental for working out, man, has always been this dog mentality. You know what I'm saying? And as a trainer, he pushes everybody who he works with, and I appreciate him for that. That's why when I decided to, start going hard and trying to get my body, not trying to, but getting my body and taking my body to another level, I reached out to him, and I know with his from working out with my boy Chase before, his energy and his push, man, he just straight to the point. You know what I'm saying? If you BSing, man, he gonna tell you about yourself, and then that'll even make you work even harder. So, yo, Chase Boogie, I appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? For helping me out, man. Yeah, training has been going well. I just been trying to tap into a whole nother level of myself, man, when it comes to this training. And also when it comes to this personally as well. Just trying to just become better each and every day. It's definitely not easy, but it is worth it. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to doing your best to better yourself, you have to tap into a whole nother level of self-awareness. I talked about this a while ago, but you have to tap into a whole nother level of self-awareness, both mentally, emotionally, and spiritually as well. You know what I mean? You have to take the time to understand yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have to, when you're working towards something and when you're doing your best to push yourself to another level of whatever it is you're trying to get to, you really have to learn how to be patient with yourself. You have to really give yourself grace, and you cannot expect anybody else to do it for you. You really have to, day in and day out, whether you want to or not, do and put in the work that you chose to put yourself in. One thing I've come to understand is when you choose your hard, you can't complain about it. You gotta work for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, choosing your hard is whatever that is for you. You chose it. You know what I mean? And you have to really understand that in you choosing that, you're choosing yourself, one, but you're also choosing to put yourself through a drastic level of ups and downs that will make you uncomfortable, that you're going to have to be gracious with yourself in, if that makes sense. You don't cheat yourself from running away from what you chose to do. You really have to, you gotta tap into a whole nother animal. You know what I'm saying? When you working towards something, whether that be fitness, whether that be business, whatever it is, man, you really gotta tap into a whole nother, like, I don't even know what to call it, man, but you within yourself, you really gotta, like, you gotta want it, you know what I'm saying? You really have to push yourself to another level that people may not understand. People gonna look at you like you crazy, and that's cool. Don't, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to you doing your thing, people gonna look at you sideways. You doing this, you doing that. That's cool. Don't expect people to understand what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You and you alone know what you got going on, know what you're doing, and you know what you're working towards. You know what I'm saying? The people who gonna be there with you, they gonna understand. You know what I'm saying? The people who don't understand, that's cool. It's not meant for them to understand. But don't worry about that, though. Don't worry about that, because you can't get caught up in, worrying about who there, who, and who's not there. The only one who's there is you and the Lord. At the end of the day, when you go into your process, you know what I'm saying? Don't look for the validation of others. Validate yourself during your process. And I had to learn that as well. Like, when you choose to go through your process of whatever it is that you're working towards, man, and even when it comes to getting better as a human being, it's not going to be an easy process, but it's definitely worth it. It's going to be uncomfortable as hell. It's definitely one of them things where some days you wake up in the morning and you won't want to do it, but at that current moment, that's when you really got to push. That's when you really got to, like, get that grit and that dog. You got to wake the animal up. You know what I'm saying? When it's hard, you really got to talk to yourself, and you got to really push yourself to a whole nother extent, man. You know what I mean? And going through this process that I'm going through now, with taking my body to another level, man, it definitely has been challenging, but it has been so much more fun. Being an ex-athlete, I realized, man, that being an ex-athlete, the physicality of your athleticism will slowly deter and go away. But for all my athletes who know, the mentality of an athlete will never go away. The mentality and the grit of an athlete will never mentally go away. You have to learn how to transfer that mentality from your old athletic days over to everything that you're doing in the physical matter, and as well as just the drive. When I say that, let me go a little bit deeper. When I say that, as an ex-athlete, you really have to. It's when you play in a sport, man, you're good at what you do in that sport. The waking up, going to practice, playing on game day, the camaraderie with your team, the winning spirit that y'all have, man. You gotta it's the grind outside of practice, the grind outside of game days for you to get better, to work, to beat somebody in practice, the work that you do outside of game day, that to get you ready for game day. Like, that's the grind that matters the most. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to show up and show out, you ain't scared of nobody. You right at their necks. You know what I'm saying? Like, the work that you put outside of them game days as an ex-athlete, that's what counts the most. You know what I'm saying? The work that you put in outside of your craft, you know what I'm saying? The work that you put in, daily to get to the work that you put in daily to become better at your craft. And when it comes to for your show day, whatever that is, man, you ain't nervous, you ready to go. Just be ready, so you ain't got to get ready. You feel what I'm saying? Like, be confident in yourself, yo. Like, don't let nothing or nobody deter you. Don't pay attention to what anybody else got going on. Like, let them do what they do. You do what you do. You know what you got going on. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's you really, I don't know, man. Like, and before I decided to, sit here and talk to y'all, I really was having a hard time with what I wanted to talk about. And I may be talking off the limb and going all over the place, man. But at the end of the day, when you're working towards something, push yourself to a whole nother mental level. Push yourself Push yourself to a whole nother level, that when you reach that point, that pinnacle of whatever it is that you working towards, you just look at yourself and you're just like, yo, bro, like you really like, yo, you did that. And then nobody get in your way. You ain't let nobody stop you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just keep working, bro. That's all I really came to say to y'all. Just keep working. Get that grit, get that dog, get that animal in you. Like whatever that is, man. Like don't be the reason why you quit. Don't be the reason why you can't get it done. You know what I'm saying? Because you also scratch everybody else. You also can be the reason why you mess up or you down or you have a downfall. Don't talk yourself. Don't mentally and emotionally talk yourself out of it. If you have a moment, man, learn how to pick yourself back up. Because ain't nobody gonna be there all the time to help you. You gotta learn how to do that. Pray about it. Ask God for help in that current moment to get yourself back up. But always know, yo, listen, when you working towards something, yo, it's you and yourself. You feel what I'm saying? It's you against you. Nobody else is a factor when it comes to you working towards what you're working towards. Ain't nobody gonna give you nothing. Ain't nobody gonna take nothing away from you. You feel what I'm saying? Work for that. You chose that. Work for that. Don't let nobody take that from you. You dig what I mean? You feel me? So that's all I really came to say, man. Is like, yo, check it. Continue to have that dog in you. Continue to work day in and day out and get better. Blood, sweat, tears, man. The process ain't gonna be easy. It's gonna be ugly. It ain't gonna be easy. It's gonna be ugly. You know what I'm saying? Some days are gonna be harder than others. Some days are gonna be easy. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't no excuse. Get up and go to work. Do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? Like I said, you chose it. Since you chose it, you do it. You feel me? But some days I don't want to do it. Gotta get up and rock and roll, get it done. You feel what I mean? So listen, man. As I always say, keep going, keep rocking, keep working. I will start to come back with more episodes. You know what I mean? Slowly, but surely. Again, I'm in a heavy training mode right now, man. I'm just focused on training, but I just wanted to come and sit down and talk to y'all. Just release the episode and just, see how everybody was doing. For everybody who's been watching and tuning in to Pop's World for all the other episodes, I appreciate y'all. I will eventually have more guests on here, but I appreciate all y'all, man. So listen, as I always said, the work continues. Let's keep rolling. Let's keep rocking. You chose your heart. Stick with it. Don't let nobody get in your way. Don't get in your own way. You feel me? Keep working, y'all. Much love. Peace. Pop out.